Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Kushite Kings 3 where we are ruling the Tasseti Empire as the Tunjur dynasty, responsible for spreading the Kushite religion far and wide. Though, interestingly enough, there are also some other things that happened off camera, because I did advance the time a little bit, as I said I would. Adel split off of Adjurin. I'm not surprised. I mean, they had but one county. Adal was the other two nations. Not sure if I will be able to, well, declare and subjugate him, because I can only do that once in a lifetime, and then unfortunately he has two sons. So if he dies, his realm will be split, and he's older than I am. So, not sure about that. Another thing, as you may notice, if you were very perceptive, there is all of a sudden a +8 here instead of a +7. My youngest wife gave birth to a new daughter. At first I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get myself a new son, I need to get him, and panic. And then she came out, and I was like, oh, wonderful, and then, wait a second. She has none of my watered down skills, none. I don't think this is my child. I think my wife is cheating on me. So we are going to go and investigate some secrets in our capital. I don't think that's my child. On top of that, we just got what I said we would wait for, and that is Chronicle Writing. The Juror causes Duchy causes Balai. Very nice. So we could go for Gilman, Man-at-Arm cost lowered. Nice, but not something right now what I want. I could go for Trebuchets because, hey, it's also our current exposure. Divine Right is nice for going for several claims at the same time. Really, it is really nice. Or Muladi, and this is probably, sorry, Muladi, not Mualadi, Muladi. Development growth plus 10%. I kind of like that. That might be able to help us catch up a bit. Of course, my unfortunate poor learning skill isn't helping a ton. In that sense, I would really like to become my son. But what we're going to do now is, well, de jure war for duchies. And seeing this is a de jure war, Mualadi will not get strengthened. Because this is the Mualadi religion and not Muladi as in the thing that we are researching. Mualadi, right? No, sorry, he's Ashari. Mualadi begins right after him. He's all alone almost. I see that down here there's a little bit, but basically he's all alone. And let's give him a siege commander. And we're almost ready to unlock those inherited tactics, which is also really nice. I also used the money once again, as you see, because I don't have actually a lot, to upgrade some of our holdings once again. We are pushing our realm into greater heights, because unfortunately the development is still kind of crappy here. It is only 28. And I say only because, well, let's just Rome over here. I have to pause, otherwise it will be a bit hard to see. Rome over here is 51. Byzantium, right, is 46. Okay. Cordoba is 40, and that one is the one that really annoys me, because they have been very unstable for quite some time. I'm going to actually do this for a favor, because he will become part of us. And yes, I know I'm giving up 25% of my war score, but yeah, never back down. There you go. Another +5 advantage to our tactics. And there it is. There's the inherited tactics. So all of a sudden we have a +10 bloody bonus. And I can lawfully imprison this my wife still. I really don't care. I can declare tons of wars. I'm very well aware. I can usurp duchies and I don't know what. Ooh. Development negotiations. Thank you. I am very positive and happy about that. You're so dead. 32 person is dead. Then I guess I'm going to do the 23 one, because he's my son, and it is one of the better ones. Okay, prisoner taken. Let's also ransom you for a favor, because then we can immediately force everybody here to Kushite, which is gonna be very helpful when we have the de jure war 1. There it is. 100%. Enforce demands. Thank you so much. Demand conversion using a hook. And demand conversion using a hook. He's actually already at a 97% chance. This guy, however, I do not have a hook on, so he's only going to be a 37% chance. Not sure if this is going to succeed. We're going to have to see. The question now is, am I going to do something about this Mualadi stuff down here? Because, let's face it, we all of a sudden have a lot... Hey, this duchy was cleaned up by my vassals. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is the last one. Yeah, let's do this. I don't need to seize the de jure duchy, I just need to seize the de jure county. There we go. I assume these wars are so short that the peasantry might not even... They will realize. But not significantly. We should be able to handle these two very rapidly. Not even using my inherited tactics here. Blessed be wet while wet. Oh, I think he will do exactly as I say, and blessed be wet while wet. Very good, very good. That is a very easy war. Thank you so much. You're in prisons. No, not worth it, because we are doing quite some building. He doesn't take it. Well, I will leave it up to... You're a cannibal. Are you actually... Oh, I don't have a court physician anymore, because of course I told my son that he could have his own little thing. My son... Who does now have his own son. So it is... But we know this isn't ours. We know that this isn't ours. They even told us. Also, he is not called... Borgirk. Oh, I hate that. Really? Because you can't rename them after they've been born. I mean, he is, don't get me wrong, even for not being a son of ours, he's still really, really good. He has all the best traits, so... but it's just annoying. Maybe if we play as him, we might be able to get a son that is actually also... No, no. None of these are good. They all fail to impress me. There you go. Another brother-sister marriage. I will not host a feast. I'm way too concerned about building up my holdings at the moment. There we go. We can... What do you get as special thing? Supply limits. I don't think I'm... Just give me another extra knight. I'm already getting so many of them, and this is also good, because for every one of those that we upgrade to level 4, we get additional development of 2%. Dang, that was almost all my money. Farmstead built in Atbara. Yeah, sorry. I need 300 gold again. More things built, but I can't really do something about it, as I said before. There you go. I will ransom you for a favor. There you go. War 1. Bloop. And demand conversion using a hook. Now that makes this very clean, I would say. You are actually a vassal beneath me, so why don't we... That apparently does not help, so let's just do then the troops. You will do exactly as I say, and what I wanted to do originally was... Just a failed murder attempt. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Blackmail. A threat was made and I cannot stand not to do it. 20 and she no longer likes me as much. What unfortunate. And the other secrets that we have that is interesting. It was you who was a cannibal and you are also beneath me. How interesting. There you go. Give me more money. You are not beneath me, so that is not as interesting. And this is a baron beneath me, but there are no feudal contracts with barons, so it doesn't really help me. Could go on a pilgrimage. I say we call a hunt. Get rid of the stress. Maybe get hunter trait. Poacher training. Or... yeah, well, poacher training. We'll take that. So what is the next step in our legacies? Private army. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Novice hunter gained. Perfect. That also is very nice. Prowess increased again. You condemn him for his transgressions. So the question now is, where will our next conquest be? Who is trashing your ass? Oh. Alright. That's done. Now we're all of a sudden facing you. In a defensive war. Interesting, because I was considering doing an offensive war on him for this kingdom, but maybe I should not. I still can't challenge him for this one. Maybe if I attack this guy. I'm just a little worried that if I grab the kingdom that I won't get the kingdom because I won't have enough. That is mainly my issue. That I'm not like here. I'm not certain if this is a smart idea. Or if I first should take down a few. Ooh, nice shield. Should take down a few of those things. Alright, let's first deal with this pesky little guy who thinks he can do something against me. Raise local army. And I will lead this battle. Oh no, he was running away from something else. Well, then we're just gonna go over here. And siege down, and we'll do that, give that to a sieger to do. Possible murder secret. I hope my son doesn't get himself a gosh darn murder secret. Because that's always super annoying when that happens. There we go, income is rising thanks to those nice search. Oh! How did I suddenly get you? Oh, during the battle. I see. No need to siege then. Yeah, I'm still thinking that I really want to go into North Africa. This should... My vassals are already slowly doing some things around here. So, I am going to say, declare war for Holy War for County. Holy War for County. We're just gonna go hardcore on this. Holy War for Duchy. We're gonna do a triple warfare. Raise the local army mainly. I don't think I need that much more. At least not in the beginning to take down the two guys that are currently... the two counts, I would say. If I need it against the Duke, it might be, because he does have Galicia apparently as an ally. And I want to do this, because I think it is just handy to cut off their incursion into me. There we go, that is already immediately that war won. So be it! Yes, so be it indeed. And... Lobarn... Oh, yes, Daju. They probably won't hold on to it, I am aware, but still. We're going to try and make it work. Something with a double virtue. Yes, please. Because our faith is took already a hit enough to get old Kushite to pop up again. And, well, I think we got this one converted. That's nice. Eee. Where's your camp? Oh, don't know. Do I have someone in my court that is kind of a decent court physician? Looking for a court physician, but I don't have one. Alright. How's my son doing? No child yet with his other sisters. And yes, I'm keeping that fourth spot open on purpose because, well, you know how we do. We always need an old woman to, Oh, another murder secret on you. Blackmail for this murder secret then. This one she doesn't want to have come out. Alright. Sorry, but I need cash. Alright, we'll ransom you. And I'm willing to fight this. With myself. Because I think we have so many bonuses that that will go just fine. Bye-bye. You no longer hold those lands. Age. Something with virtues, but not completely effed up like that boy. I'm sorry to say that, but it is hideous. Oh well, I don't care about that. You have a virtue, you are a man that I could use. There you go. They're pretty quick with the siege. There we go. And yeah, we're 26 at a certain point. We just knocked that the hell out of there. Duchy of Coimbra. You don't have enough money to pay for it. And you'll release. But look at that. 75 war score from that battle. Perfect. Spy Master died. Sorry. Yeah, I have a lot of people in my prisons. I probably should look at those at a certain point. Yep, for development. Working towards development. And in case you're... I think I said it already this episode, didn't I? Well, there it is. +2 development percent growth. Trying to make this a center of development. Deviant secret. My sister. Wife. Eee. Oh well. Oh, whoopsie. That was dumb. That was counterproductive. Siege is down quickly. Maybe we can get 100% before too long. Yes, there it is. Thank you very much. Now with that done, we at least have more control of the kingdom that we want to go for. So I'm a little bit more, feel a little bit more safe. I feel that this is a target that we should do. He doesn't have any allies, I noticed. Oh no, actually he does. The Dukas goes going. Well, too bad. I think I can handle that one just fine. Gosh darn it, we don't have a lot of people with virtues. Well, you at least have... There you go. You at least have a virtue. And what I wanted to say about the other man before my biological air system wanted to aerate, and I didn't want to have that on the recording. Oh, all of a sudden I meant the oldies. Why do you always forget it at a certain point? It is just as a random... At least for me, for now, it still seems random. There's probably something that I just haven't figured out yet. But, yeah, he at least has a learning trait, and learning will help us. Or I'll help him, possibly converting this territory, depending on which route he takes. Not the Duchy of the Gods. Hell no. There you go, that one is yours. And then we're going to go for Fez right now, and if we can take Fez as well into our ranks, I think we will be posed to strike for this kingdom. And then we all of a sudden have pushed a lot of Mualadi out of North Africa. Which might still happen this episode. I may need to step on it a wee little bit. Dishonorable as well. Alright. I already have a secret on you, so that doesn't really matter. You went all the way around. Sure. Food, this is not a bad one for us. Impatient is, and Shy is not going to help anyway, so food is always joy. Congratulations. That doesn't really help me. I think I can siege this down before... Oh! Good, I guess. I can siege this down before they siege it down, which means... Boom! War won. Who needs... You may have allies, but if you can't defend your lands, they will be mine. Kingsguard. Number of knights increased. There we go. Duchy of Fez is not held by you. No, I am... Not at the moment. Oh, I can't usurp it. Where do you live? In Cordoba. We'll get that later. And then the Duchy of Fez will be controlled, and this faith must be... faith of the holder must be considered as a holy site, which we do not. But that is fine. Now that person is going to get Fez, is going to rule a duchy, so I would prefer if I can get something of a decent trade there. I will take an older man. I will. Grand title. Fez is yours. Grand title. There we go. And then comes the big one for this episode. Holy War for a Kingdom. And now we can finally change the target to this one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We've been waiting for this one. This episode is really where we clean up the Northwest Africa side of things. This is a little crazy, I have to admit. How fast all of a sudden we took it. The question is, I haven't checked in a while. How are the peasants? Ooh. Ooh, the peasants are not liking it at one bit. That could be a revolt down the line. That could definitely be a big revolt down the line. There will. There we go. Build those two up. If there's anything, we shall find it, because I still haven't found out that this wife, which I think, has a lover. So I am unsure about things. You enemy ally joins the war. The Kushite joins the war against me? How dare he? This is this guy. With the extremely dissociated... well, then again, I say dissociated, but he has a coast here, coast there, coast there. Justice Capital is a bit awkwardly positioned. For the rest, I'm a little bit like, sure. Let's go. You know, I do not want him to make a lot of... Oh, he's already leaving. Oh, that's fine then. This is useful to know. Faction created against you. There it is. The peasants are no longer happy with this. This will be exciting search on the march. At the end of the field exercise, it seemed a brilliant idea to practice regrouping an army in disarray. I split my troops and order every officer to independently make their way to Garnetti. Caught by the third day of waiting, but with only half of my army in place, I'm now seeing flaws in the plan. Count Turquoise suggests I ride out with a contingent of champions to find the missing troops, while the rest of my army returns home. I am so sorry for that little hiccup. Should know do better. Uh-oh. Just get home, Sergeant. I can do no more. The man will march, and they will march with me. Absolutely not. Oh, and then my search continues. Yeah, sure, we can do that. If the search continues, I'm taking it. When my outriders brought news of little encampment, I did not expect to find the soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seems that my vassal, Major Malant, took it upon himself to continue the field exercise while waiting for my word from the main army. His troops line up neatly as I ride up to meet them. Overworked soldiers, advantage -2? Ugh. And my search continues, Ah man, this is not good, but alright, we have a lot of advantage, so I'm just gonna go with the search. And there it is. The last of my troops have made it back to Gunetti, and order has been restored. Though this was hardly a display of military brilliance, I have gained a new perspective on my army and the individual soldiers of which it is composed. Yeah, a few of the disadvantages, but I do gain other things. Courtship, I could start wooing my wives, you know, maybe I should. No, the guys still there hate me enough that I possibly should do something about that. I can't see an enemy army sieging me. I see that he is hostile to me, but he isn't sieging me. Yup. He can now pay for himself, that's very good. Okay, so that's nowhere... What I want to say is that these prisoners are not involved in this war. So I could easily use them as bargaining chips. Oh, yeah. Blackmail. I'm glad I told him to continue. Because we are still definitely... There we go. That's a lot. Oh, I can't modify his contract? Apparently it's already been changed. That's unfortunate. Because that was just then a lot of stress for no reason. Hold mystical communion, yes please. There you go. Can do a lifetime thing. Increase development growth, increase. Let's just do that. Because pedagogy really doesn't help me anymore. And I really should hold a feast. Because I am getting the heck stressed out. No longer that though. But I really would like to know where his armies are at. I just don't see his armies anywhere. Let me just... is that still works? In CK2? Located in Tuba. No, they're just not sieging me yet. This guy's hostile to me, but... they're just letting me siege them down. Oh. They're... I can get a friendship with King Abraham. I think that's a good idea. Until the next time. That was not a very eventful feast, but that's fine. My brother died, causing unfortunately more stress for me. Seeing this is a holy war, everything is going to go to my hands anyway, so there is no reason for me to... how shall I put it? The evil fiend. What's going on? Schemer discovered. You're trying to scheme against my wife. I don't really mind, actually. I know that is really cruel. But she's just no longer of childbearing age, so... 50 gold for you. And we have cash again, so... money has gotta flow. But I wanted to have in the right buildings. Actually, I've decided to actually upgrade you. Which is a bit counterintuitive to most of the things I do, because the crop fields, the farmsteads at level 4 give more gold. I really ought to upgrade you. Alright, that is at least... so that Kaido also gets some love. I mean, they're definitely... how shall I put it? On the back foot of the down the line for the importance level. This is useful to know, but not really I care for it. Oh, he wants me to educate his boy. Sure, I'll educate a boy. And I gain a favor hook on you. I need more money. I welcome your generosity. Isn't this the last county I need to siege? Looks like it. We should be able to do that in this episode still, if all goes well. There you go, another 50 gold. Which means we should be able to upgrade this. I did this one because it gives us an extra knight. So, I'm fine with having done those. But now we need to look on. So, yeah, that old Kushite trick you pulled off here, let's not. Let's just convert that first away. Because we do not have a lot of... Oh, boy howdy. What we're gonna do is... The mangonels are really good for sieging. There we go. And split them up in two so that they can get some provisions again. We should have it in this area. Oh, inherited a temple. Grown to a lower noble of my house who's married, so I can only get that back if I demand it back, but otherwise they're fine. Still no troops. I see enemy troop movement, I just don't see them doing anything truly against me. Boop, 100%. That's just nuts. $81 gold is fine. And with that, enforce demands, and voila. It is ours. Now, off camera, I'm going to divvy out these lands, and I have to see. Is the crown of this nation... Yeah, we can usurp it. We have enough. So we will. Which means that we have all kinds of de jure claims over here, which we probably will press in the next episode. But for now, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.